from Colombia. Welcome to CBC News. Daniel Radcliffe, the title character in the Harry Potter film series, passed away in a freak accident yesterday in the middle of the night. At approximately 10 past 12 a.m., the famous actor's vehicle, driven by his bodyguard, veered off the road and rolled over. He was traveling in the back seat of his car with his girlfriend Amparo Grisales. Fortunately, she wore the seat belt and survived with his bodyguard, but Daniel Radcliffe died instantly at the scene. What will be Harry Potter's fans' reaction about this shocking news? Let's go on live with Linda.
Good afternoon, everybody. As we can see, Harry Potter fans are very astonished with this update. Now I am here with some fans. What do you think about the crash accident?
So I can watch some videos about the accident, but I think that was a terrible accident, probably one of the worst that I have seen in all my life.
Thank you, Linda. We will try to bring the report to you again later. In other news, a teenager and a 25-year-old man had been arrested in connection with a stabbing of an elderly shopkeeper. George, a 70-year-old man, was knifed as he brandished a shop sign to defend himself during an attempted robbery in Medellin. The teenager and the man were arrested on Tuesday and have been taken to a police station for questioning, and the police is still appealing for information. Officers were called at around 10 past 9 p.m. by the ambulance service and found the victim with a number of stabbed guns. Fortunately, the man is in the hospital with a serious but unstable condition. BBC News footage of the incident shows the man being attacked by two assailants while they attempt to rob the store.
This is a recording obtained by CBC News about the assault leaded by the two guys from Medellin. In the video, we can observe how the two thieves entered the establishment armed with knives. In a few seconds, they go directly to the cash register, where the owner kept about 2 million pesos. This moment shows how they take all the money out of the cash machine. Also, in an attempt to defend his store and to stop the robbers, George, the 75-year-old salesman, is injured with a knife. Also, the crime was caught in camera. It was difficult to identify the raiders due to they were wearing some motorcycle helmets. Fortunately, after a CBC News investigation on this case, the raiders were detained.
Today, one of the most colorful and beautiful festivities has taken place in IBAGUE. Now, Stephanie and Linda have a special report about San Juan and San Peter's festivities on leave at the parade.
Good morning, Daniela. Today we are here in Ibague City. As we know, for those days, we are celebrating the festival of San Juan, and the next week we are going to celebrate the festival of San Pedro.
Yes, Linda, we are going to lead this amazing festival, which has had some changes. For example, the wall of the room and all the night candidates we are going to show their flow and their throw is different because now we are going to work with the Avenue Ferrocarril, so it's different before to take into account the last versions.
Yes, Steffi. Now we are going to move to look for some people that are celebrating those festivals here in Ibague. And go now, Steffi.
Let's start with the interviews. Estamos aquí con los niños del municipio de Ambarema quienes vienen a colaborarle a su candidata. ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Germán Andrés Cobo Martínez.
Ana Yurley Barrero Herrera.
Nelson Andrés Ramiro Martínez.
John Freddy Rivera García. Karen Daniela Serrata Ureña.
Niños, ¿cuánto tiempo llevan ustedes preparándose para venir acá al Festival Folclórico?
Llevamos 6 meses ensayando.
¿Cómo se nombra la candidata que vienen a apoyar?
Derly Tatiana.
Derly Tatiana Ramírez Martínez.
Muchas gracias por esta participación. Ya vamos a comenzar el desfile.
Gracias.
Buenos días. ¿Cómo es el nombre de usted?
Mi nombre es Fernando Hincapié.
Daniel Arbeláez, mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. ¿Desde hace cuánto se han venido preparando para esta fiesta?
Bueno,
Pues venimos prácticamente desde hace un año ensayando arduamente para estar acá y después esta es la primera vez que nos abre las puertas el Festival Folclórico y es nuestro primer desfile. Estuvimos hace 8 días y esta pues, es la primera vez del desfile municipal que salimos como revolución.
¿A qué candidata están apoyando?
pues principalmente a la de Ibagué, pero pues que gane la mejor del Tolima.
¿Y qué es lo más chévere que les parece de estas fiestas?
No, pues la alegría de la gente, el carnaval que se arma en la ciudad, porque somos personas muy alegres y nos caracterizamos por eso.
Y lo mejor que podemos ver es que la gente no deje de participar de nuestras festividades, que sigan saliendo a las calles y sientan el orgullo tolimense.
Bueno, muchas gracias chicos, muy amables, que tengan un feliz día.
Estamos aquí con la señorita Anzuategui y vamos a preguntarle cuál es el nombre de ella y por qué ella debe ser la próxima reina de folclore.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Laura Jimena Gómez Ramírez, soy la digna representante del municipio de Anzoátegui. Bueno, yo debo ser la señorita Tolima para representar con orgullo mi municipio y el Tolima.
¿Cuánto tiempo lleva preparándose, reina?
Bueno, en la parte de danza llevo 3 meses y en el reinado como tal 1 mes.
Esperamos que le vaya muy bien y que sea la próxima reina de folclore.
Muchas gracias.
Now, it is time for sports updates with Stephanie.
Good afternoon. Today we are going to interview the best football player in the world. He is Cristiano Ronaldo. Good afternoon, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for accepting our invitation today. It is a pleasure for having you here.
The pleasure is for me.
Thank you. Well, millions of people around the world think that you are the best football player. So, tell me about what is the secret for your success.
I have a very clear and defined opinion about this. One of them is discipline. If you are a disciplined person, you get what you want. The other is believe in yourself. One day I believe in myself, I start to play football hard every day. I am here today, one of the best footballers in the world.
So, what or who is your greatest source of inspiration?
The people who I work with, also the people who is around me, all the time they are giving me motivation. I think that they are the main sources of inspiration for me.
So, do you do a great athlete? So, you do extra work, extra to the Real Madrid trainers?
Not at all. I just train what I have to train. I do extra physical exercises. As you know, I work with in advertisement. I have to keep healthy.
Yes, because
Also, you are a model, so you need to keep a good body. So, and this year is better for you to win a special tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. As you know, Real Madrid is one of the highest clubs in the world. They invest a lot of money. We have to save that money and win. Last year, we didn't win anything. This year, as you know, we won the Champions League. And we hope the next year continues win champions. And also we have fantastic footballers and we have a good coach, Zinedine Zidane is.
A good footballer. Definitely. And Cristiano, you are achieved a higher amount of goals. So the goals are important for you. Maybe do you consider when you don't do goals in a match? No.
Yeah, I hope to score goals every game, but it doesn't happen. I don't have problem about it. I think that we have to play well and the team to win, but the score goals is not the...
The important is to win the match.
Yeah, win the match. That's all.
So, tell me who is your best friend in your team?
It's a good question, but difficult to answer. I consider all of them as...
You have a good relationship with all your...
Yeah, we are a team. But my closest friends is Marcelo, Pepe, and James. Yeah, I appreciate them a lot.
Okay. If you were not a football player, what would you have been?
I would like to continue studying. I
Really?
have to stop because to play football.
Were you a good student?
No, I wasn't the best student because for many reasons. One of them, when I was at the school, I have to work and I have to continue training all the day. But as you know, I came from a humble family. My mother was a chef and my father was a gardener. We have a lot. At first, we have a lot of economical problems. So for the reason I have to work and help them at home.
You prefer training?
Yeah, obviously.
Yes. And tell me, what are your main worries?
It's a good question. Perhaps what is happening in Egypt. And also there are two episodes in my life. It was difficult for me. One of them was when my father died. He was at the age of 52 years old, and he was of cancer. He was an alcoholic person. Yeah. When after my father died, I promised to my mom. I never taken those habits. I don't like smoke. I don't like drink alcohol. And the other episode difficult for me was when I was 15 years old. I had heart problems. So the doctor said that I have to stop to play football. It was difficult for me. But fortunately, the surgery was successful. I am here today.
Oh, I didn't know this
Yeah.
sad situation. So, regarding your childhood, what changes brought to your life leaving your family in your early years?
A painful moment was when I have to move to other place and I have to leave all my family. There I didn't know nothing, nobody. It was difficult. But in some cases you have to take decisions in your life. Probably if I weren't taking those decisions, I couldn't be the person I am today.
Starting your life is difficult.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, change to the topic. So tell me, who is Cristiano Ronaldo of the game, of the pitch?
I am a normal person. I spend a lot of time with my family, my friends, with my kid. Yeah, I try to do the normal things as possible.
Maybe
Also,
go to the cinema and... Yes.
Yes, when I arrive to training, I do other
Did you like-
kind of things.
Do you like to sleep?
I
How many
sleep.
hours do you sleep?
I sleep the normal. I sleep 6 or 8 hours per night.
And tell me, did you like watch Barcelona games? It was my favorite question.
It is funny because I don't like watch football. I like to play
Really?
football, but I don't watch football. It doesn't mean that I don't have anything about Barcelona, but it's in general. I don't like watch football.
You don't like watch
No,
another
I
game?
prefer to watch
To
other
play.
sports.
Ah, okay.
As tennis, basketball. I prefer watch those
Very
kind of
interesting.
sports.
Cristiano, what is your biggest fear?
Dying young. I don't want die young. I want die when I am 80, 90 years old.
Yes. And do many people ask you for money?
Real
Maybe
friend.
you receive letters when...
Yeah, real friends now ask me for money. I receive a lot of letters. People around the world ask me for money, but probably they think that I am Santa Claus. But it's
Yeah,
difficult.
muchas.
It's difficult to help everyone.
Yes, it's difficult, but you have helped in a lot of children.
No.
And are you feel tired in playing football? Or you enjoy always when you are playing?
At this moment, I feel fantastic, phenomenal playing football. I feel better than years ago. I cannot stop playing football. I love the football.
I noticed. All of us noticed that you love the football. So, our last question. What will you do after you retire?
I don't know. I think it is still early to thinking about it. I have many things in mind, but I hope to continue football 5 or 7 years more.
Okay? It's all for you today. Thank you so much again for accepting our invitation, for answering our questions.
Okay, for me, no
I
problem.
hope to see you in the next opportunity.
I enjoyed the interview. Thank you so much for inviting me to your program. I hope to come back again.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. The next week we are going to interview another famous person. Bye bye.
What a wonderful interview with Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, let's go to entertainment with Linda.
Good afternoon. Today I am going to talk about the Desafío Superhumanos. As we know, this is the next reality that we are going to watch in the studio CBC News. This year, the proof will be more strong and very challenges. Also, the beaches will have different names. It means that this Desafío will have some changes. But to know more about this, Margarita is with us. Margarita?
Good afternoon, Linda. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Fine, fine.
Okay. How is going to be the desafío for this year?
This year, Linda, the desafío are going to be different. We are going to be more strong participants, so the proof and the challenge will be more serious.
Okay. How many participants will compete in this desafío?
We are going to have 42 participants.
Okay. But you did select participants with different attitudes?
Yes, definitely. We have selected participants with different abilities, strong abilities. We are going to select people who like the sport to feel pressure for do exercise, and also we choose people who have a strong mental
abilities because this participant must be able to receive all the strong proof that we are going to have in this version of the desafío.
Okay. Where will the reality be recorded?
Oh, this year the reality will be recorded in Trinidad and Tobago. So as all of us know, Trinidad and Tobago is a wonderful country. So we are going to know different beaches. We are going to watch beautiful landscapes. So all of Colombian people are going to invite to watch the desafío this year.
Okay. It's true that we are going to know different beaches' names?
Yes, we are going to have 6 beaches: low, middle, silver, golden, and the I don't remember the name of the other two, the last one beach, but we are going to have 6 beaches. So each team, we are going to have 1 beach. So for the 6 teams, 6 beaches. But this year it's possible that one difference that is that 2 teams could be share the same beach. So it's a new change.
Nice. How many teams will have?
As I said before, 6 teams.
Okay, nice. How will be the proof?
All the proof are designed taking into account the abilities that we prefer in the selection of the participants. So we have designed a strong proof in order that the other participants show how was the best abilities that they have. Because the idea is to show the strong here, because our slogan this year is Superhumanos. So the idea is to show this strong that the other participants have.
Okay. How many money will receive the winner?
The winner will be received 1,000 mil. It's a big prize this year.
Okay, nice. How do you feel, Margarita, to be the presenter for this desafío?
I feel so pleasant as all the version of the desafío because I have the opportunity to know different places as all of Colombian people now each version of the desafío was carried out in different countries. So for my personal and my professional career will be very useful to know other places, and work with this team of work was a pleasure for me. So I feel so happy because this year the participants are very strong. Obviously the last version have been good participants, but this year I think that we are going to show the big difference regarding the other version of the desafío.
So I consider that it will a tiring adventure. That's all, Margarita.
Thank you for your invitation. So I want to invite all the Colombian people to watch this version of the desafío. I hope that you enjoy it, and I know that you are going to appreciate it and know much more about the culture that Trinidad and Tobago offers to all the world.
Okay, Margarita, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
See you.
Okay, see you. Okay, audience, see you then. Bye.
In international news, Obama's president is talking about American tax evasion. Now, let's go to watch and listen to his discourse.
There are folks in Washington right now who think we should abandon our efforts to support clean energy They've made the political calculation that it's better to stand on the sidelines and work as a team to help American business and American workers. So they said no to small business tax cuts I talked about. They said no rebuilding infrastructure. And they said no to clean energy project. They even voted against getting rid of tax rates for shipping jobs overseas so we could give those tax rates to companies that are investing right here in Wisconsin. And my answer to people who've been playing politics the past year and a half is, they should come to this plant. They should go to any of the dozen new battery factories or the new electric vehicle manufacturers or the new wind turbine makers or the solar plants that are popping up all over this country. And they should have to explain why they think these clean energy jobs are better off being made in Germany or China or Spain instead of right here in the United States. You see? When folks lift up the hoods on the cars of the future, I want them to see engines stamped Made in America. When new batteries to store solar power come off the line, I want to see printed on the side Made in America. When new technologies are developed and new industries are formed, I want them made right here in America. That's what we're fighting for. That's what this is about.
Continue. I don't want to run anymore.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Are you tired?
Yeah.
Do you need some extra energy?
Sure.
So I recommend you to take the new energy drink, Walk.
This drink is so great!
Discover your hidden power with the new energy drink, Walks.
Would you like to know about weather news today? I invite you to watch the next section.
In today's weather section, a powerful hurricane has been reported in Colombia. This is the strongest hurricane ever recorded in history, and it's heading straight for IBAGUE. Its wind speed reached the 325 kilometers per hour. The real problem is going to be the rainfall and flooding. IBAGUE has declared a state of emergency and is asking people to evacuate from the city. Let's go on live with our reporter who is in the place of the news. Yes, we are here in this terrible storm. As you can see, this horrible hurricane is going to hit the city of IBAGUE in a few minutes. This is very weird because this is the first time it happens. It has never happened. I recommend you to... Whoa!
And that's the way it is. I'm Daniela Vargas. See you tomorrow at the same time. Thanks for watching us.